This is all that's left of what used to be called Oak Mountain Springs. This was an old resort of long ago. And this old spring, it started, this resort started sometime around 1839, 1840.
You've been lost in the desert for a long time, and you come across this bucket that's filled up with nails and rainwater is collected in, and you're so thirsty you have to drink it. That's what this water tastes like.
Okay.
You should try it.
That's okay, I'll take your word for it.
Hey everybody, it's Robert coming to you with another adventure into history, and today Dan and I are back on Oak Mountain, and we're here to visit another spring. Apparently the spring we visited wasn't the actual drinking spring.
Well, it used to be.
It used to be. Dan, where are we at?
Well, we're at the current spring that they say is drinkable, which is just over the hill from the other one. And it looks like there used to be several springs here. There's remnants of one here, and they got a new pipe over there in one that's where people come and get bottled water that they say is good for you. But,
So now you tell me.
yeah, but this time we brought something for Robert to drink out of.
There you go.
A clean jar.
All right.
So you get to go first.
Well, let's go. It's beautiful through here too. I mean, just look back there at the mountain and this little dirt road. It's beautiful out here.
Steep hills. There's part of something that used to be here.
So this is the current spring that people come and get water out of, filled with squirrels running around down there.
Yeah.
But this looks like this is obviously not older, but this is.
Yeah.
What do you think? Well, that was an electrified. Might still be. We shouldn't touch that.
Looks like they had a pump here. This may have been where some of the water for Talbot County came from one time. I don't know.
All right, here we go. Oh, let me feel it first. Ice cold water. No, that's good.
Is it?
This is what I expected the water that came out of that other spring to taste like. That is mighty fine water.
Yeah. This along the same principle of the other one over there in the spring house, except they got a tall standpipe here with a screen on top.
Yeah, I was looking at that. And this is pretty cool. I mean, this is a decent volume of water. This isn't being pumped out of the ground. This is just flowing out of the ground.
Yeah.
You gonna try it now, Dan?
Sure.
All right. Let's top off.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's good water.
Tastes like mountain water.
Mm-hmm. Which, let me tell you, is a vast improvement over a bucket of rusty nails.
Yeah. There's almost no, this is really good. It's no overwhelming rust.
That's
You
right.
can, you can taste a little bit of iron in
Yeah.
it, but it's not like a bucket of nails.
It's got enough iron in it to give it some flavor, but not like the other water. That's awesome.
And there's not really any iron rust in the runoff either.
I'm impressed by the volume of water that's coming out of here, though. This is more than the other spring. I don't know, you know. I've always been really fascinated with springs. I guess they drilled down into this spring at some point because that is a very large pipe going down there, but it's very cool. And apparently there's a few springs out here because there's remnants of another spring head over here that we'll take a look at. There's your lid back.
The lid. Remember the story of the lid?
I do. I do remember the story of the lid.
A top, a lid.
So here's the other spring, and this one also has a spring head installed on it, but whatever piping it had coming out of there has long since gone away.
Oh, look.
It's got a nice, I'm not,
Did you see what was in there?
there's a salamander
Yeah.
in there, yeah. You can barely see him. I don't think the cameras can even see him. So
So this is where you're going to take a sample of this too, right?
after I saw the salamander swimming around in there, not entirely convinced on that one.
That just means it's safe.
That is true. That is true.
He's over on your side. You can see him from over here.
Can you? There he is. Oh, I see him. Yeah, he just crawled up in the little hole there. So is this? Oh, that's metal too.
Mm-hmm.
They blue sampled the water down there.
Yeah.
Is that good water, buddy? There's piping there, so they were directing this water at some point in time.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it is. There's some kind of structure over here that's not that old because it's built out of cinder block. What do you reckon that was?
I think that's just a retaining wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There's the water from the other spring.
Looking at the age of those trees versus the retaining wall.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this was dug out here at one point. But,
Here's a little.
so that's flowing from up there.
Yeah, it is.
Did you know that is actually Mulberry Creek?
Oh, really? The
That's
headwaters in Mulberry
Headwater-
Creek?
Mulberry Creek starts right up in the mountain there.
Yeah, so this is flowing down from there. I guess it. Well, where's this water flowing to? Oh, okay. It all goes under the road. There are a whole lot of frogs out here. I guess that's a drain pipe that runs under the road.
Yeah.
There's kind of a hole right there. I wonder if we could find the other end of this. I wonder if this is just I have no doubt this stream is spring fed too, but I wonder if the spring is just up here or if it's further up the mountain. So I've been following this creek back up inside the mountain to see if there was another spring, and you can see the volume of water has certainly decreased. It probably was. I see more old piping. I don't know if that's just where someone threw out a pipe that looks like kind of plumbing, but I don't know. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is another spring. The headwaters of that little creek. Oh, right there. Right there. Found another spring. Maybe. Or is that just a well? Nope, that's a spring too. That they built a little box around. I wonder if it's always drained like that or if that's just broken and originally it filled this up and then flowed out. Here's another one right here. Just behind that one. That's a little spring. Well, this area is loaded with springs. I did not realize how many were up here. So back when this was a you know, spring resort, or back when the spring resort was up here on Oak Mountain, just have to think about all of these, that they were probably all used and cleaned up. Would have been a beautiful area, no doubt. What is this over here? That, my friends, ain't nothing but a rock. And I'm back up on the road now. Another little stream and spring crosses the road. I think that's the head of it right there. You can just see a real marshy spot, and then it flows out like that. Doesn't look like that one ever had a spring head. But what an absolutely beautiful area here. This is amazing. It feels like, you know, we're maybe, I don't know, up in North Georgia or something like this. And we're, you know, not even 5 minutes from home. I never knew this existed up here, but it's gorgeous. We also lost Dan. So I brought my bottle of water, or my water bottle, so I can get a little bit of this to take home.
Well, if we don't come down with dysentery, then I might come back up here and get some more of that water.
Yeah, this will be the test. Here, hold that for me. This will be the test right here. So do you think that all these other springs, like this one, the other one that's broken, I guess, and the other two that I found, do you think that they were all cleaned up when this was a resort here?
Well, probably so, yeah.
I guess I mean to say, did the resort ever come out this way?
It did. The whole place, all this was all, you know, 400 acres at one time, maybe more than that. But I think that the two land lots here that the folks owned originally were 202 acres apiece.
Gotcha.
And the mud spring being the main medicinal spring. Well, that's the one that everybody came up here to, you know, for the medical benefits.
Right.
But the rest of these were drinking water. Not that that wasn't drinking water, but they drank that and endured it because of its benefits.
Right.
GPS says that you can go all the way through here. You want to try it in this car?
Well, you know, I absolutely am down, but that is how we get stuck in the mud. Let's go.
It's dry.
It's dry. It'll be all right. Until it's not.
Yeah.
Here we go. So that other spring is I think it's on the other side of the street.
Uh-huh.
See it?
Yeah.
It's like an old well sleeve.
Oh, yeah. Do they have a pipe out the side of it or what?
It runs underground. I don't know if it might have originally been, you know, capped and it's just broken. Yeah, it's dry, Dan.
Yeah. Is this the shape of things to come?
Yeah, probably. Another adventure.
If you want to call it that.
Yeah, it's an adventure. Dan and I are relatively stuck down a really messed up dirt road in Georgia right now, in Oak Mountain. And we're not technically stuck right now, but it's raining and we're in this two-wheel drive truck of mine and the road ahead don't look so good. It actually looks better on camera than it does in real life, but the road ahead is pretty bad. And the road behind us is it's just as bad. We can't back out of here, we can't turn around, and we can't go forward. So Brent is here, he's in the Jeep ahead of us, and he's...
Oh,
snap.
don't. You don't want to go down there. Saying come on.
Yeah.
I'd stay over to this side, I
I'm
believe.
going to try to get here, but I'm going to slide into that. No.
Alright, I done drove all the way to Mountain States here, trying to get to that bend you sent me.
Yeah.
And I think I'm on the road you came in, you're stuck on.
All right, Brent's ahead of me. I'm strapped to Brent at the moment.
How did he get in on from 85? That's what I need to do. Not from the truck you did.
Yeah, just follow those roads down as best you can. Let me unhook real quick. I'll be right back. So what are you thinking?
I don't know if he can try to get back up.
Yeah.
Lock your truck up and let's go home. Tomorrow you can call Keith Oliver to come pull you out.
We may get back out that way, y'all, but it's gonna be. That's not going. I mean, y'all see that, dude.
Yeah,
The Jeep
no,
ain't
that's
going.
fine.
I mean, like I said, it may could.
We can get back through this mud hole if we can turn this big truck around.
County.
But get out the road. See how deep that is?
Holy smokes.
Yeah, big good.
We just got to keep it out of the ditches. We got to keep it out of that side. Hopefully we'll be in their ruts. Hold us in. No.
Look at Scott.
Oh yeah, here we go. We got it now.
Keep going.
I'm going, Dan.
Keep going.
We're out, Dan. We are out.